Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So shout out to my man Heavy Bag Boxing.
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Get at my boy Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Flintstone 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tune in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo, get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blair the Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judas, out here in the world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.
What up? Yeah, Sirski. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bag TV. In here, and hit the bag. All right, man. Back with another one. Welcome back to the Boxing Trap. I am your host, Big T.O., alongside my handy dandy trusty sidekick, partner in crime, RC out of Vegas. What up, baby?
What's up, man? Chilling. Everybody in the chat. Everybody tuning in.
What up, everybody in the chat so far? I appreciate you being here on time. Boy, we was cutting it close. What up to the chat? My guy Shadow Band, where you been, dog? Salvador's in the building. What up? All right, man, we got a good one for you today. Of course, you seen the thumbnail. You read it. Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios, they'll be in our main event this evening. Oh, man. The return of Ryan Garcia, Barrios, the luckiest nigga in... I like to call Barrios the luckiest nigga in boxing.
Historic as well. Now, don't forget that.
Absolutely. Happy hump day to everybody. And listen, we halfway there, man. A few more days, it will be the weekend. The madness starts Friday night and it ends Sunday night. Just a complete crazy weekend of boxing. You feel me? I see you excited, man. It's a crazy weekend for you. You excited, brother?
I mean, hey, man, like I said, it's our Friday, so that just makes it exciting as well. But like I said, we're gonna roll into it, and like I said, man, it's gonna be a weekend, and like I say, Monday, y'all get y'all notifications ready. Monday is gonna be a hell of a show. We might. Oh man, we gonna fill that whole 90 minutes to 2 hours up, bro. Real talk.
For sure, man.
A lot of information. A lot of information gonna be coming out between now and
then. And is any of these in Vegas this weekend?
No. Oh, no, yeah, Zuffa.
Zuffa's in Vegas this weekend.
Yeah, that's Sunday service. Sunday service.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's jump right into it. Yes, sir. All right. I had to, because I had forgot about all about this. Shout out my guy, I can't even think of my boy name. He just hit me on the gram, man. I want to say his real name. I don't want to say his Instagram name. But he sent me this Devin Haney clip. Y'all been hating on my boy Keyshawn Davis, but oh, how niggas' memories get lost in the sauce. If you can remember when a one Teofimo Lopez lost to Kambosos on a very special night for George Kambosos, who became undisputed that night, in my opinion, by defeating Teofimo Lopez. This was the reaction of Devin Haney and his father. Let's check it out.
Let's go! Let's go! You know, that's what we talking about! Let's go! Let's go! You know, that's what we talking about!
Now, that, my friend, that is what you call a celebration. I don't know if you, matter of fact, that what we just watched to me is the epitome of celebrating, when you run around the house and you find the loving arms of your father and he embraces you in a moment that you are just completely happy that Teofimo Lopez lost. And I do not remember a ton of backlash like Keyshawn Davis has been getting for just merely pulling out a belt and saying that the boy got belt the ass. I just wanted to put that out there. I see you ain't even got a rebuttal to that. I know that that's super nasty.
You don't think that's two different situations? Because you don't think that's two different situations, being that
it don't matter what the situation is. It's a celebration that the nigga lost.
Bruh, the
you
man
give
was
that context?
Yes.
Okay, please. I want to hear this.
Let me ask you a question, and you're gonna help me with the context. How long was Devin?
Are you on your own?
Okay, how long was Devin Haney chasing Teofimo Lopez to and even before Teofimo Lopez was chasing Lomachenko to even get a shot?
What?
You know, they was blocking Devin out from getting a shot to even get a unification or anything at 135 at the time. My question to you was, how long was Devin Haney going after first Lomachenko and then Teofimo prior to that celebration?
I mean, he had been on his heels for a little, for a little
For
while.
a minute. And let me ask you a question. Was the celebration that Keyshawn did in celebration that he was getting the opportunity to fight Andy Cruz?
No.
Was it a celebration? No, I'm about to make context. Was it a celebration that he was next to fight Muratalla? Or the winner of the fight?
Man, these are rhetorical questions, bro.
The question was two different situations, brother.
That's what you got. Out of all
That's
of that
what it was.
Out of all of that celebrating you just saw, that's what you coming at.
One saw an avenue to have an opportunity for his opportunity to get in a ring with one, a name, and two, for to be able to become undisputed or whatever the young man was, unification or whatever the young man had aspirations of doing, which you just self-admittedly said it was a minute he was on that road to chasing that. The other, there had no indication that he was going to go back down to 35 to either fight Muratalla or Andy Cruz, but we're going to just use this for context. It was a celebration due to the loss of Andy Cruz. He wasn't trying to fight Andy Cruz. He was celebrating that somebody else beat the man, not him.
That's nasty work, bro. This is nasty. Bro, that nigga was just running around the house celebrating that Teofimo loss, man. Let's keep it. So you going to sit here and deny that they just won't run around the house celebrating because Teo lost?
Yeah, they was, because Teo wasn't giving them opportunity.
It wasn't no guarantee that George Kambosos was going to give him an
It
opportunity.
was a better shot, and now that we could go back and look at it, that now that we in the future, it was the next fight Kambosos fought after that was Devin Haney, right?
Nasty work, Rob.
So that would put credence to the celebration, right?
This is downright filthy.
And then he defeat Kambosos, so the celebration was merited, right?
So you're basically telling me
you did this to yourself, bro.
That celebration was warranted.
Yeah, because he ultimately became undisputed and defeated and fought the man next.
Man, come on, man. He celebrated a man lost at the end of the day, bro.
Which gave him an opportunity to become undisputed.
What it gave him, bro. It don't matter what it gave him.
Okay, that celebration netted
the
something.
loss.
Understood. But he celebrated.
Is Keyshawn getting backlash because he celebrated a loss or not?
No, he's getting backlash because he's celebrating. It's not netting him anything. What is it going to net you? What that result do for you, Keyshawn? What does it do for you? Because it did something for Devin. What is the celebration doing for Keyshawn? I'll wait.
But that's not the issue.
What you mean? The issue is celebration. You celebrating for something.
Everybody has an issue with the fact that he celebrated a man's loss
for nothing.
So, because it was leading to something, it was cool to celebrate somebody's loss.
Bro, that's like getting news that you got a new job. You got news that something you work for the bar. You work for the bar. You passed the bar exam. Now you're an attorney. And it's a celebration. You celebrate towards something. It's netting you something. It's netting you something.
Who
celebrated for nothing?
Celebrating a loss, bro.
But he celebrated a loss for nothing. What does it do for him?
But that's what I'm saying. If there was no guarantee that he was going to even get that fight with Kambosos, bro, he didn't know he was going to get that fight with Kambosos.
Well, guess what?
To give you even further context, it was just no options for Kambosos, and he really wanted to fight the best. Devin was the only option.
True.
So you know what I mean? It won't no guarantee. He didn't have to fight Devin Haney, bro. If you can remember that. He didn't have to fight Devin. He could have took an easy fight back at the crib.
Wait, I'm confused. You just said Kambosos had no options? He didn't have to fight him? What we doing now?
Yeah, because he wanted to fight Lomachenko.
Right.
After Teofimo Lopez, his number one target was Vasily Lomachenko, bro.
And Lomachenko was injured at the time.
It was the war shit going on, bro.
Oh, okay.
It was war shit going on.
Yeah, because they started off with injury. If I remember correctly, they started off saying Loma was injured, and then it went to the wall. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, it's come on, bro.
But you were saying he didn't have to fight Devin. What other option he had? What other option
he could have picked up, bro? He just picked up the belts. He could have picked any kind of bum and went home and fought. He didn't have to go right into no Devin Haney fight. It was no guarantee that Devin Haney was gonna get that fight. So I'm telling you, he was just celebrating T.O.'s loss.
Kambosos like money.
Supposedly celebrated a loss. It's a bad argument, RC. You got a bad argument, man.
And this what kills your whole theory right here. We have the fortunate aspect of being in 2026 where we can look back and guess what I can tell you? Who did Kambosos fight out?
Man, good bullshit. All right, man, moving on because this argument is nasty.
You brought it up.
This is nasty work.
You brought it up.
But I'm just saying though, you ain't gonna baptize him like you did with Keyshawn after you just seen this man celebrate.
Because I know what ultimately happened. He ultimately became undisputed.
But that wasn't written though. At that moment in that celebration, that was not written.
Hey, bro, all I could do.
That was just him celebrating the loss.
All I can tell you is this.
Nasty
and shout out to Claire Huxtable. all my Heathcliff Huxtable and Cosby Show fans. Let the record show the man fought Kambosos next and defeated
You don't want
Kambosos
to give
and
Devin
became the
Haney.
youngest undisputed champion
You
at the
don't
time.
want to. You don't want to give Devin Haney the same energy, which makes you a hater.
You are a hater.
All right, man. Moving on.
I'm a hater.
You
I
hating
ain't got
because you
no
don't
problem
even want
with
to give.
Keyshawn.
But you don't want to
Ain't got
give
no problem
another.
with Keyshawn.
You don't want to give another nigga the same energy that celebrated harder than Keyshawn.
Because the man became, bro. Because it led to something.
But you saying it led to something like in that moment you knew it would, and that it wasn't the case.
Hey, bro, I'm looking backwards, and let the
That's what I'm
record
saying.
show.
That's
Let the
some hater
record
shit.
show
You
it
are a
did.
hater. That's some hater shit.
Well, I'm a hater, though.
Yeah. I know he is. It's okay.
I'm a hater. I'm a hater.
I know.
Just because I'm stating facts, I don't mind. I'll be.
But you can't say facts in that moment. That's what I'm saying. In that moment, that wasn't a fact. All right, man, moving on. Your boy, Jermaine Ortiz, in, of course, the co-main event coming up this weekend. We're going to stay on Keyshawn while we're here. Yeah, shout out Keyshawn, man. You on Heavy Bad TV.
Shout out to the biggest man.
What? Yo, DJ in the chat. What up, DJ? DJ and Punches in the building. Appreciate y'all being here. Jermaine Ortiz, man, he just recently did this interview, and I ain't gonna front, man. It kind of got my antennas up, right? Because there's a Jermaine Ortiz over his career, 23 fights. He's had some different identities, if you ask me. Hell of a fighter. I believe he is at the highest level. We've seen him in there. He's came up short in his big opportunities, of course, versus Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. A lot of people felt like he should have got the nod versus Teofimo Lopez, right? This is what he had to say in his most recent interview about the fight with Keyshawn Davis.
Back to the aggressive in the pocket Ortiz, kind of taking charge, man. Do you look most comfortable like that?
Yeah, man, I've always been that style. I could box as well, but I know the fans and the judges sometimes like that aggressive style, so I always kind of fought that way. And then after the Teofimo fight, I'm like, if that's what people want to see and that's what was getting me the victories before, that's what I'm gonna have to kind of revert back to. Even though I love to box and it's a great style, it just didn't get me the victory. So I'm not trying to leave things in the judges' hands.
All right, man. Jermaine Ortiz saying, hey, I'm not trying to leave it in the judges' hands, right? Caught a little flack about maybe boxing with Teofimo Lopez a little too much. If you can remember, Teo had a pretty hard time cutting off the ring that fight, and you had seen a more aggressive Jermaine Ortiz in the past, and now you look at his last 3 fights coming off a unanimous decision and 2 knockouts. You've seen a more aggressive Jermaine Ortiz, and now it appears that he wants to have that mentality moving forward in this fight versus a Keyshawn Davis. Let me ask you this, RC. Is that a mistake to have that mentality to come in a fight with somebody like a Keyshawn Davis to want to be aggressive and not leave it in the judge's hands? Is that a mistake on Jermaine Ortiz's part?
I don't think so. Like I say, Jermaine is trusting his camp. He's trusting his trainer, and that's the game plan they're going with, man. I mean, you can't really have no plan Bs in a fight like that, especially with a fighter the caliber of a Keyshawn Davis. And what they're banking on, and this is just what I'm feeling, from my stance, I think they feel like Keyshawn lacks experience. He haven't really fought anybody on a Jermaine Ortiz level. This is how Jermaine Ortiz is feeling. On my level. So I am going to put the pressure and go with the game plan that me and my team has sat down and we have worked on for the last 4 to 6 weeks. So I if that's what he's doing, man, he got my support. Stick to the game plan. You think it's going to work? Hey, man, go for it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be mad at him because, again, that's maybe why he fell short in the 2 biggest fights of his career. 2 huge opportunities for Jermaine Ortiz. And And I think that just makes for a better fight. I think that is going to make for an extremely fun fight because, again, I'm going to say this. I do believe Jermaine Ortiz is an extremely high-level fighter. I do also believe, though, what separates him from a Keyshawn Davis is that Keyshawn just may be meaner, man. I think he has that mentality to want to go in there and hurt you, and that is going to separate him from Jermaine Ortiz in a few of those rounds if it goes the distance. Now, Keyshawn's been saying in pretty much every interview that he is promising to knock Jermaine Ortiz out. And when I look at it from Keyshawn's point of view, with all you've been through since June of 2025 leading up to this point, I'm pretty sure that there is a lot of animosity. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of things that's built up. But if he, he's got his focus goggles on and his mentals right, I hate to be the nigga that's going to be in there when he explodes. And I think that's what, Jermaine Ortiz potentially is in for, the explosion of the amazing Keyshawn Davis. But I do think it makes for a fun fight if he comes into this fight with that kind of mentality. I'm still giving it to Keyshawn. I wouldn't be surprised if he knocks him out. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section, and later on when you get the opportunity, if you want to revisit that, we can. All right, we're going to keep the show moving. Talking about your boy, Tank Davis.
Tank retired.
Stevenson. I know, but hey, Shakur got asked a question. Let's hear what he had to say.
I believe we will finally see Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis in 2026.
Fuck him. I don't even want to speak on him. I don't got too much to say about him.
Wow. And if I may, tell me why. Where's that heat come from?
I don't talk on people who feel as though I need them, because I don't need nobody. I'm a big superstar in my own right. I make a lot of big money in my own right, and I don't need nobody.
All right, your boy say, fuck Tank. I don't need him, and I'm a superstar in my own right. Now, this is what I want to ask. Has the boxing game or has the boxing landscape, is it cool to move on past Tank, where it was a point in time where you kind of had these lightweights and everybody kind of wanted that Javante Tank Davis lottery ticket, right? You get to fight Tank. This is definitely going to be your biggest purse. We all kind of sitting back waiting for Allen Tank to pick us for that magic turn. It's my turn, nigga. Has boxing moved on from Tank Davis? Is Tank Davis in a Tank Davis fight? Is it irrelevant in 2026? Come
on, Heavy. Come on. Bro, the man on the goddamn run. Wait, where did you get this from? Who asked that question? They not in the news?
Right? Well, I'm just saying, there's a lot of Tank fans. It's a lot of Tank fans out there, bro.
Let me ask you a question, Tio. Let me tell you how silly. Let me tell you how silly this shit is. You getting ready for that R. Kelly tour coming to the scope later this summer?
Well, listen, we don't know how it's gonna play out with Tank Davis.
Come on, bro.
Listen, you got delirious ass Tank Davis fans out here, bro.
I would have never asked no question like that. What you talking about?
I seen a nigga in the comment section, boy, say he can't wait to Tank come back and take over the rest of 2026. It's some delirious Tank fans out here,
bruh. I'm gonna say this, and I hope this puts a nail in the coffin. Fuck them. It's over with. Dog, handle your business wherever you at, Tank. Like I say, I hope you get your day in court. I hope your attorney's trying to get shit straight for you to turn yourself in, my brother. But until then, bro, may peace be with you, my brother. That dude ain't worried. Bro, he wasn't even worried about fighting in 2025. Come on, bro.
I'm just saying, it's a lot of Tank fans out here.
And that's what all the Tank fans know.
And you got to understand, for that Tank population, they might feel like the game is missing something. That's why I'm asking, do it feel like there's a void moving forward?
No.
Right? No. Okay. All right,
no,
I feel like that's the honest answer. And for me, I feel the same way. I've been waiting for these days where you can move forward. Tank Davis ain't on the schedule no more, nowhere with no bullshit fight. But when I look around and I see, especially 35 and 40, I don't think that there is nothing really missing. There's so many great fights that you can make out there. But again, you got to understand. And I say, man, a lot of y'all know that's listening. Tank got one hell of a fan base. It's a lot of Tankanites out here who are just on that titty and that dick real hard. You feel me? So it's a warranted question. You know what I mean? But for me, I agree with you. I just don't see where there's a void that needs to be filled. And a lot of people, because even with Floyd Mayweather at the end of his retirement, moving on to the next era, there was spots where people felt like, it felt like a void missing. There was nobody to come out and do what Floyd does, right? For a second. And a lot of people might feel the same way about Tank. There's really not a lot of fighters that come out and do what Tank does. So yeah, I'm with you though. I don't think it's a void. Definitely want to know y'all's thoughts in the comments. Shout out everybody on Twitter.
That was the craziest question, but that question was crazy.
Well, you know what? Shakur is always going to continuously get those Tank questions, man, because it's a fight that most people wanted.
He wanted though, bro. The dude been ducking the fans for over 14 days.
Yeah, but this nigga been ducking the lightweight division for over 3-4 years, nigga.
That's even more so not to ask a question like that. Come on, dog. Come on, man.
I'm just saying. Hey, he's going to be linked to these guys, man. Yeah, I mean,
he should be. The Tank ship is gone.
I'm with you, and I respect Shakur's answer because immediately he didn't even want to entertain that shit.
Shut down. Shout out to Shakur, man. God damn.
He was asked a question. All right, man. Well, we gonna move on from old Tank, man. I thought that was relevant though because again, a lot of people feel like, well, a lot of the Tank fans feel like it's something missing in boxing, and for me, I don't feel it. Especially when you look at a weekend that we looking at now. Right? When you kind of coming into this kind of weekend where you got boxing on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, ain't a damn thing missing. All right, man. Coming up in the main event, let's get to it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, sir. All right. Everybody on Twitter, man, if you could, holler at me on YouTube or make sure you follow me on Twitter. If you ain't here with us, man, on YouTube, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, get in the comments. I appreciate that love. All right, man. Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios, Ryan Garcia. It's official, February 21st. PBC got him one. PBC back, Al Heyman, and slapped something together. And for me, not too many people know Al Heyman in his situation like my man RC over here and what Al likes to do. But they back. And listen, I'm going to say it, this is a fire card. Of course, in the main event, you got Barrios, Ryan Garcia. Co-main, you got Richardson Hitchens and Oscar Duarte. Then you got the returner, Gary Antoine Russell, the WBA 140 champ. He's going against Andy Harioka. Then you got Frank Martin. He'll be facing off against Keyshawn Davis's nemesis and Nair Albright. That's crazy. I think that's a fire card. We can look forward to that on, of course, February 21st. Now, to start at the main event, Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios. Ryan getting another opportunity back to back. Is this the one, right? Mario Barrios, we all know that's a winnable fight. Is this the one that gets Ryan Garcia over the hump where he can capture his very first world title?
Well, it's 2026, bro. It's now or never. It's now or never, bro. I didn't keep it all the way 100 with you. It's now or never. Like I say, I really think Ryan got a great chance on becoming his opportunity to get his first championship fight. Like I say, I'm very happy that this card landed in Vegas. It's landing in my backyard. If you know, you know. So I will be in the building for that one. And like I say, press conference and all that, that's right there, right? Shit. I don't want to keep talking. But yeah, like I say, man, this is Ryan's opportunity. It's now or never, man. If he don't make it shake this time, he might as well go to Jake Paul route, bro. Keep it real with
you. Word. And this is hey, like I say, extremely winnable fight. But Barrios has shown some resiliency over the years, coming up short only in his biggest fight. And of course, that was versus Keith one-time Thurman and Javante Tank Davis. I do believe that's the only 2 losses on his resume. He lost to very, very good competition. Outside of that, he's been a warrior. And if you're not on that very top tier level, somebody like Mario Barrios will defeat you. And say what you want about Manny Pacquiao, he was somebody who's always performing on a high level. He got that opportunity versus Barrios, and Barrios was able to scave him off to a draw. What is Barrios' chances in this fight for you, RC?
I mean, he got a good chance. I mean, not like Ryan is coming with all kind of skill and all this crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ryan is reputable. He's serviceable, but I mean, if he wins, it'll be by decision. I mean, I'll be damned Barrios get another draw. I mean, like, goddamn. But like I said, man, Mario Barrios just got the empty the tool bag, bro. Whatever he got, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you know. But like I said, this is Ryan's best opportunity, man. Take advantage of it, bro. Take advantage of it. I can't wait to talk to him, though. I really can't wait to talk to him.
Yeah, hopefully we definitely need to get that for sure. For me, man, I think it's a winnable fight both ways. And I'm going to continuously stand on the square when I tell you I never saw, and I've said this publicly so many times, I never thought he should have been one of the so-called four kings in lightweight division. I never saw anything special. It was always a lack of footwork, in my opinion, and whether you're going to be good offensively or defensively, you're going to need some sort of decent footwork. You've seen how poor that footwork is when he decides to try and work behind some sort of Philly shell. It's hard to watch. The only thing about him is, having some decent pop and some really decent hand speed. But outside of that, nothing special. So a very winnable fight for Mario Barrios. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets past Ryan Garcia. But I think I'm gonna say this. I think it's written on the wall for him in this fight for Ryan Garcia. I think he does beat Mario Barrios. I think the hand speed for Mario Barrios always has presented a problem, and I think it's gonna be just a little bit too much for Barrios to get past the hand speed. If he's gonna have to glue the cell phone on, sort of like Rolly Romero did. And man, I gotta give Rolly so much credit for his performance versus Ryan Garcia. But hopefully Barrios' team paid attention to that fight, because that's just the way you beat Ryan Garcia. But
hold on.
Okay.
Barrios' team includes Goosen, who used to coach Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely. Great point. So, listen, Goosen, definitely a Hall of Fame trainer. You gotta give him his respect and what he's been able to do in the sport. I think he's smart enough to understand what it takes to beat Ryan Garcia. But the only thing that may be a problem is the lack of power from Ryan Garcia, because Rolly was able to freeze Ryan, in my opinion. Can Barrios do the same thing, right? Is he going to just beat him in a straight up boxing match? I don't know. I think the hand speed might be just too much. But that's going to be interesting to watch, man. I'm there for that shit. It's going to be pay-per-view though, right?
Not for me. I got to be there. I don't know. Oh, yeah. If it's on Amazon, PBC, yeah, that's Amazon. Dude.
No,
Amazon.
They say watch only on the Zone.
Oh, it's on the Zone?
Yeah.
PBC on the Zone? You sure about that?
Yeah, man, this should say watch only on the Zone.
I don't know. That may be a dual broadcast between
then it's got the
Prime
Zone. It's got the Zone at the top. This is the official poster.
I mean, hey, bro, if it's on the Zone, shout out to it. But I know Al usually on Amazon, but I don't know. Hey. Yeah. Like I say, when I have fights, I have to work. I don't really get that much into it and stuff like that. But I mean, I definitely find out, like for real. But if it's the Zone, the Zone is where it
looks
is.
like it's just gonna be.
You know
Golden
what?
Boy and PBC, because you got Duarte, that's Golden Boy. You got Ryan, that's Golden Boy. But Hitchens, was Matchroom.
Was Matchroom. I'm sorry.
Then
that's
you got Al with Barrios, Gary Antoine, and Frank Martin.
PBC.
So it's a little bit of everybody.
So that might be because Al do them dual broadcasts too. You go either Amazon or the Zone. I don't know.
Okay,
but I don't know, bro. I don't know. That like I say, maybe the Zone. Like I said, man, I know I'll be in the building. I'll be definitely definitely let y'all know what's going on behind the scenes. But
I ain't seen Duarte fight since I think he got knocked out by Ryan Garcia.
Oh, that was in Houston. I remember that.
He's gonna be fighting Richardson Hitchens, getting a title shot opportunity at 140.
Wait, didn't he fight Regis Prograis?
Did he?
I think they fought Chicago or something. Yeah, I think Regis beat him. I may be wrong. I don't know.
I'm about to check right now, man. I don't want to put no misinformation.
I heard that name with Regis Prograis for some reason lately. I don't know why. I could be wrong.
Let's see. All right, Duarte, 30-2. Just got one KO. All right, so he had the loss to Ryan Garcia. Then he beats up Jojo Diaz. Then he beats Akhmadov. Then he beats Modeno. Then he beat Kenny Sims. And now he is facing Richardson Hitchens.
Okay. Well, I was
wrong. Yep. So he's getting another opportunity. And this was somebody Oscar De La Hoya at one point was really, really, really high on. And I did believe he thought he was going, because that's when he matched him up against Ryan Garcia, that's when Oscar and Ryan was beefing. So he gave him Duarte. Duarte was supposed to beat his ass.
Yeah. And that was
Ryan
in
Garcia
Houston.
Set him back.
Mm-hmm. That was in Houston.
And of course we got Gary Antoine going against that Asian dude, Hiroka. I haven't watched much of Hiroka, man. I don't know what to expect. I believe he's undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully that's a good test for Gary Antoine. Super dope card though, man. Definitely want to get y'all starts. We're gonna roll into the last segment of the show, and let's hear from y'all, man, for sure.
Next caller. What up?
Yo. All right. All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the show. If you got something on your brain, something on your mind, you wanted to get off your chest, here is the link. I promise you I'm going to try and get more avenues for you guys to talk to us. But listen, hit the link. You don't have to cut on your cameras if you're shy. If you got something you want to get off your chest or you got questions you want to ask us, we are here for it. Hump Day, man, heading into a huge weekend. And let us know if you like this card or not, man. I think this is a fire card. When you look at this card overall, I see there's some pretty good matchups. Frank Martin, I forgot about Frank Martin and Nair Albright. That's a tough matchup in my opinion.
I mean, like I said, man, we in the T-Mobile Arena that night. It's February 21st. Like I said, Vegas always going to give you something. Definitely first quarter of the year, the summer of the year, and we're going to close out with something in that fall, winter. So this is one of them, another one of them. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, man. I also like to bring up too, man. It was just announced today that Tyson Fury is coming back this April, and guess what? Not on the Zone. That boy coming back on Netflix. What?
On Netflix.
On Netflix.
Tyson Fury. All right, let's bring up my guy, man. DJ. What up? My brother from down under. What up, DJ?
Thanks for playing nice for your Aussie subscribers today, boys. Look,
absolutely.
Look, I unsubscribed overnight just out of principle, so I signed back up again this morning.
Well, man.
I just had a look there. Barrios and Ryan Garcia is a ring card, hence the Zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I thought, and don't quote me as being correct on this, but I had a feeling that the Zone was going to honour at least one card or one deal that Golden Boy had made before their contract expired. Because I think the deal was done prior to the December cutoff date, and I think they were just going to honour that.
Okay. So honor the ring
if
deal with the Zone?
No, if Golden Boy, this is what the rumor, my understanding was, if Golden Boy signed the contract for Barrios and Ryan.
Hold on real quick, DJ. Hold on real quick. Hey, Dante Boxing Talk, send that to me in my DM, man, on IG at Heavy Bag TV. At Heavy Bag TV on IG. Go ahead, DJ.
The assumption was that if the contract had been officially signed prior to the December cutoff date, 23rd or 25th or what have you, the Zone was still going to honour that because the deal was made when Golden Boy was still with the Zone. But look, that could be speculation and bullshit too, but whilst ever it's a ring card, Turkey will put his cards on the Zone, I would imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Look, boxing's bigger than Tank. Move on. Just move on.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel you.
It survived before Tank came to boxing, and it'll survive after Tank leaves boxing. Just let the man go about his business.
For sure.
And
like he's gonna go about his business right now, for real. Dante Boston talking in chat say they just caught Tank Davis and got it on fight. Damn. Come here, nigga.
It's an unhealthy relationship if fans can't let their favourite boxer just drift off into retirement on his own terms. But explain to me why Ryan should even be fighting. Explain that one to me.
Man, ain't no damn explanation, DJ. Popularity is a motherfucker, man. And I think, that's why Tank ain't going quietly into the night. When you have that much influence and that much popularity and you have a fan base, and you got to understand, like, you have some serious fanatics out there where they hang on to every word, they follow every move, they watch every post. Like, there are some serious type fans. What's that movie with fucking Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro. Y'all remember that shit? It was called The Fan. Them niggas exist. And, it's a disease, man, at the end of the day. So, yeah, when you that popular, man, for somebody like a Ryan Garcia, you're going to get opportunities that you honestly just don't deserve. That's the best way I can explain it, man.
Interesting. Be interesting to see where he goes after this fight, win or lose, because there's no guarantee he's going to sign back with Golden Boy.
Yeah. No, hell no. He's done with Oscar. That's for damn sure. And then he'll be able to, shake and move with anybody he wants and go after those big fights. But I think it's just a matter of time for Ryan Garcia. I mean, and I ask you, DJ and RC, like, who out there that's high level, top of their game, and we believe is one of the best in boxing, in or around his weight that you think Ryan Garcia can beat? I mean, in all honesty.
Well,
Mario Barrios.
Okay. Look, it don't even matter in some respects. Here's the frustration I've got with boxing, right? There's no logic in it at all, right? There's just none. Forget about rules. Today's rules won't be tomorrow's rules, right? They'll just make it up as they go. You got to Conor Benn supposedly is the mandatory for the winner of this fight. So you could speculate, I suppose, assuming that Ryan beats Barrios. What's the fight with Ryan and Conor Benn look like?
Yeah, that's a spectator's situation, man. But I think it makes for a good fight. I think Conor Benn will make it a good scrap. Listen, man, I'm gonna be real. Conor Benn won me over, man. That Chris Eubanks won me over for Conor Benn, and I think he showed us that he can box a little bit too in part two. So I'll fuck with Conor.
Well, Conor might be the example to everyone else that's worried about ring rust. Conor had 3 years out of the game that he never should have. He was just treated like he was guilty and then proven innocent. So anyone else that's had 3 years out of the game, just look at Conor Benn and his performance against Eubank.
Yeah, I really want to give him that credit, but at the end of the day, it was Eubank. And what has he done? And the older Eubank at that, what does he look like versus one of these young guys his age? And and I'm not giving Ryan a ton of credit, but I still believe that's a winnable fight for him as well.
So what I think I'm hearing is you believe Eubank Jr. is trash. That's basically what you're saying.
I ain't gonna say the man trash, but I'm kind of saying the man is trash. But I don't want to say that he trash. I'm just saying when you look at today's climate, who's Eubank gonna beat for a world title? Is what I'm saying. Know what I mean, like nobody.
Eubank at 160.
Eubank at any fucking where. I'm just keeping it a bean. So how much credit are we really giving Conor Benn? You know what I mean? That was some rivalry shit, and he went life and death with a nigga who ain't popping up on nobody's radar, and nobody really considers Eubank a contender.
Right. I mean, I've been hearing. Like I said, I don't know how credible it is. Like Eubank's supposed to be retiring this year or something like that.
He should. You got 2 massive paydays. Right, what they did that shit in Wembley, right?
Yes,
H2O.
Well, somewhere, yeah. The O2 Arena, O2 Arena.
Yeah. So I mean, go on, sell off into the sunset, man. You got what you needed out of boxing, bro. Because again, I don't believe he's a serious contender, and I think if he does manage to somehow, some way get a title shot, it would probably be at like 68 because he's just so big. You don't beat none of those 68 guys. None of them.
Damn, you don't think he beat Caleb Plant?
No. Nope. I think Caleb Plant boxes circles around Eubanks, man.
Like Resendez, right?
Like Resendez, yeah. yeah. The Billies of the world, all them niggas, the Lester Martinez's, Pacheco's, all of them beat Eubank, bro.
Right.
That answer your question, DJ?
DJ,
done fell asleep. Don't worry about it. Oh, shout out my nigga in there. Speaking about trash.
I'm here.
Shout out my nigga
listening.
Worm in the trash.
I'll tell you.
That was nasty work. That was some hating shit.
You are a hater.
Oh, that was diabolical.
I hate you. I don't even know you. And I hate
Rob.
your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
My nigga. I love you, Worm. My bad. Go ahead, DJ, my bad.
Rob, shout out Tyson Fury. He's got the game on lock. Every time he retires, what's he done? Retired probably 6 or 7 times now, and they just pay him more to keep coming out of retirement. So am I allowed to start a rumor and say, well, if Tyson's coming out of retirement to go to Netflix, does that suggest that he's fighting Jake Paul?
No, that's Turkey Al-Sheikh. Turkey Al-Sheikh is cheating on the zone, and he's behind because that's a Riyadh card that's gonna be on Netflix. That's a Riyadh card featuring Tyson Fury, and I can't pronounce the guy's name. He's from Russia, and that's Tyson.
That's a bullshit fight.
That's
a bullshit fight.
That's Turkey Al-Sheikh cheating on the zone, buddy. So all the people that paid that top tier money. Damn.
Man,
go ahead, D.
He's recycling those heavyweights up there like underwear. He'll use them, wash them, put them back on the next day. Like, why have we got to keep seeing the same guys again and again? Particularly after a loss. Why?
I can answer that.
Go ahead, Rob.
You guys have been rolling along with his ecstasy from the beginning. And guess what his ecstasy be giving y'all? And when I say that, shout out to Deontay Wilder. You know what he gives you? He gives you what he wants to see. His ecstasy don't give a fuck about y'all.
Damn.
You know that? His ecstasy, if his ecstasy don't like the fight, like, okay, I'm going to give you another one. Who wanted to see Crawford versus goddamn Canelo? Nobody asked for that fight, but his ecstasy wanted to see it.
I was cool with it. It was a fantasy fight, so But it was a lot of interest once it became a thing because anytime you can match two niggas from in the top pound for pound list, you know that's always gonna be interesting. But for the first time, I'm like, all right. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, let me give you another one. The one Saturday night, Shakur, he taking Shakur firmly out of his weight class to go up there to fight Teofimo Lopez, who been begging to go to 47 for the goddamn longest. Prayers with Teofimo Lopez that he even make weight. You get what I'm saying? So that's a Turkey Al-Sheikh want to see that fight. So shout out to his ecstasy.
Oh, Rob, haven't you learned, Rob? You don't got to make weight these days. You're allowed to come in at whatever weight you want.
He didn't want T.O. to come out of there, out of these lower weight classes without fighting one of these slick black fighters, man. T.O. tried to sneak up out the back door, and Turkey won't have it. Shout out to Turkey for that.
Shout out to Turkey.
The heavyweight that he's fighting, I can't even think of this nigga's name. I know he got knocked out, though. I seen him I think he might be coming off a knockout loss.
I know he a big dude.
This is a tune-up for Tyson Fury. Nobody wants to see this shit. And Turkey say he don't do tune-up.
Well, guess what? It's Netflix, and people gonna watch because it's for the free $99. Because 350 million already got the subscription.
I don't think the numbers on this fight gonna be good at all. They about to put together a hell of an undercard. They about to
I
put
don't think his ecstasy even worried about the numbers. It's what he want to see. He want to see Tyson Fury. And this is my firm belief. I believe this was supposed to be the fight. We were supposed to see Tyson versus AJ, right? And his ecstasy already made the deal with Netflix for that date in April. And that's why we probably get this fight. You get what I'm saying? So he probably just plug somebody in. You know what I'm saying?
That'd make sense.
Right.
Yeah. That kind of does make a ton of sense, man. Hopefully he ain't giving him no crazy payday, but knowing Tyson Fury and how well he's negotiated his career, he probably smacking him for at least 100.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, for real.
Now I'm gonna tell you what would be ideal for that undercard since it's on Netflix. If Turkey could somehow step in and get between this Oscar and Virgil thing, and they go ahead and sign it up for Boots, and that'll be like a little co-main. That'll make a lot of sense. You get what I'm saying?
Well, they need to hurry up because we're a few days off from February. You know what I mean?
All right.
Didn't Eddie come out and say officially that Turkey's not even got nothing to do with those negotiations for that fight? It's all match.
Yeah, that's just me speaking out like it'll be nice if he was to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if he would interject or intervene, that'll be dope. But it ain't looking like it.
Right.
I think it happens though. I'm with Robert Garcia. I think it happens, but it just happens later on this year. We about to see Boots versus a bum, some type of bum again. And they about to be hating on Boots again, just like they was for the Lima fight or whatever his name was.
Is Boots the only high profile boxer that hasn't been on the zone?
What you mean? His last fights was on the zone.
Yeah, his last couple fights was on the zone.
Yeah, few fights was on the zone.
Matchroom design or Riyadh season design?
Matchroom.
Yeah, well, he's promoted by Matchroom. I get that, but what I meant by Riyadh, like Shakur's been on Riyadh.
Boots ain't been on no. Boots ain't been on no Riyadh cards. No.
No, not that I'm aware of.
Right.
Yeah, Cause he been fighting at home for real. You know what I mean? Right. So he's gonna. I'm sure he's coming though. This Virgil Ortiz matchup may just headline a Riyadh card or a ring card.
I've given up on it, boys. I've given up on the Virgil and Boots. I'm nearly so frustrated with it. I don't even want to see it now. Just move on with your lives and go fight other people.
I mean, like I said, man, Virgil Day in court should be coming within the next 60 days. So they're going to go to court. So we're going to find out something within the next 60 days. We'll know something by April 1st.
It's fucked up it happened that way too, man, because now everything's in limbo with that, and you don't know who Virgil's next opponent is going to be, and you don't know who Boots' next opponent going to be. And more than likely, whoever either one of them fight, you probably ain't gonna want to see it.
The whole dynamic changes if Virgil wins his court case and is allowed to disconnect from Golden Boy. Like if he goes to a Canelo or he goes to someone else, right? Well, he'll be able to pick and choose who he wants to fight after that, and Boots might be busy by then.
Boots is gonna be busy. Eddie's already said they got a March date. You know what I mean? I don't know if they would be willing to push that back, but he's scheduled. You know, he's gonna be scheduled for March here. They should be getting ready to announce some type of opponent.
Right.
I mean,
I think it'll be announced by the time Ryan and Barrios fight. It'll be announced by then.
I wouldn't have thought
for sure.
I wouldn't have thought that Eddie'd probably want to sign any contract for Boots until he can actually see the result of Josh Kelly and Buckram, because Josh, to my understanding, has already inked a deal to fight Boots. So there's Boots.
You right, DJ. You fucking right. Eddie just came and let that cat out of the bag, I think, yesterday. Saying that Josh Kelly had already signed a contract to fight Boots. but I don't think they put a date on that contract. He's just saying,
Yeah.
hey, you know,
TBA.
I'll fight him. Yeah.
TBA. Yep.
Well, we're going to know what the outcome is in 3 or 4 days. So,
But Kelly,
you know,
Kelly not gonna back up and fight him again in March. Fight again in March or April. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
Right. Yeah, because that's this weekend. That turnaround time is just. And then you fighting Murder's Olive, you're gonna need a little bit more recovery time than that, more than likely. Likely. So that can't be next for Boots, neither, more than likely. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the shit weird, man. They fucked it up, bro. Oscar fucked it up with that old 60-40 shit.
Right. And it's crazy because them dudes had, according to Virgil's team, his manager, they had an agreement. The 50-50 with the winner taking the 5%. They was cool with that. Then they're gonna kick him Oscar, you know what I'm saying?
I think that was the only reason why Boots went to the fight in the first place, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They already had like an understanding, like, we gonna do this shit 50-50, we good. Y'all just get Oscar on board type shit.
And what happened was when Oscar backdoored, while they was doing their deal, Oscar was backdooring with Al for the Earl shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that was. It just bumped heads, you know?
Yeah, but Errol's been associated with just about every fighter in the 54 division by now. Fight Tim Tszyu, fight Fondora, fight Mel, fight Virgil. Man, there's not a name at 54, depending on what week.
Linked to.
Yeah, depending on what week you want to go back to, he's been linked to just about every fighter.
But let me ask you a question, though, DJ. Name me the fight that Earl showed up to at the end of last year, out of all the people that he's been linked to.
That was the Fondora fight.
No, sir. He showed up to Fondora, but what fight did he?
In the ring.
No, exactly. But other than that, that was in 2024. What fight did he show up to last year in November? In November. I'm sorry, December. That was the first week in December.
Oh yeah, because he had the hat on to say "Don't ask me for shit." Right.
That was that. He was at. That was Virgil and Lubin.
Oh, word. Yep, it sure was.
And
but that fight was in Texas, though. It could have just been convenient for him.
No. How many fights that they had in Texas he ain't go to?
I don't know. Who else fought in Texas? That's when. Who
I
else
don't know
fought
the fights in Texas. What you call him fought in Texas? Fucking Jake Paul fought in Texas. Goddamn. Hold up. I ain't finished. Bam Rodriguez fought in Texas. And a bunch of Texas. Floyd Schofield had a fight in Texas. And a lot of them. Yeah, shit. Hey, I just think there's a legitimacy to that. Because like I say, Virgil said something. Oscar been yelling it. I mean, I'm going to tell you something, bro. I just think he did the business behind Virgil. Virgil ain't know about it. And he was like, surprise, look what I got you. $10 million guarantee. And you ain't got to go nowhere. You fighting at home. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you didn't know? Rick ain't tell you? Oh, we already did something with Boots and Eddie already. What? Y'all didn't tell me about that. When the fuck y'all talk to Eddie? Bro, you know, that's why that shit went.
Yeah, probably. Gosh, hey.
You know, she got DJ, because guess what? It's our Friday, man. We got to get this week rolling, baby.
Yeah, we should be focused on what we're about to get, not what we might get, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
So, man, you told me yesterday, didn't you? One of you said that there's conflicting times on the cards. Like the 54 stuff's going to be on at exactly the same time as the Shakur and Tio.
Yeah, that was me. That Xander Zayas and Baru main event starts the same time Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz gonna be in the ring.
See, I've spoken about that in the past, that I think that is just poor promotion. You don't need to be actually competing with the fans. You shouldn't have to ask the fans to pick or choose. you should be giving yourself an isolated time slot where they've got nowhere else to be but just to watch your card and your product.
Think about
Otherwise,
it, DJ.
you just
Think
lose
about
fans.
something. Think about something, DJ. Say I'm the owner of Frito-Lay. I'm going to put my Doritos right next to my Cheetos. Do I give a fuck which one you pick? Because Bob is making money off of Ortiz versus Keyshawn on two fronts, and he's making money off Xander Zayas. Do I really care what bag of chips you pick up? If you look at the bottom left corner of each bag of chips, it says Frito-Lay. Think about it, DJ. Why would the snake give a fuck?
I sure matter.
Man, Rob, I don't know what you've been eating today. I don't know what you've been eating
All right,
today.
let's make another analogy. Say, call me Rob Kellogg. I got Fruit Loops. I got Frosted Flakes. I got Apple Jacks. I got a bunch of shit on there. I got kids. Tio got a kid. Do you think Kellogg's give a fuck with me and Tio pick up?
Nasty work. Hold on real quick. Let me break this little teeny bit of ass news about your boy. Hey man, if you can hear the sound of my voice, Javante Tank Davis is in police custody. Shout out my guy Dante Boxing Talk, man, for hitting me up and getting me the info. He's in police custody 2 weeks after officials put out a warrant for his arrest over domestic violence allegations. TMZ has learned, a spokesperson for the Miami Garden Police Department says Davis was scooped up on Wednesday. Today, U.S. Marshals were involved in the search for the undefeated boxer, but the circumstances surrounding how he was ultimately tracked down remain unclear at this time. All right, man, so he got scooped up, and it looked like it's the U.S. Marshals that tracked his ass down and brought him in. It doesn't sound like he willingly turned himself in, but was tracked down by the U.S. Marshals. Damn, that just looks bad, man. I just think my boy gone, man. He gone up the river, bro. But,
that's what I'm saying. Who asked for that crazy ass question Shakur asked? That was asked by Shakur. Like, come on, my dog.
That shit is a wrap. That shit is a wrap.
Boy, I'm going to tell you like this here. I'm going to tell you like this here. I'm buying me and my wife front row tickets to R. Kelly when he come to Las Vegas this summer on the I'm Back tour. If Shakur and Tank gonna be fighting this summer, they get the hell out of here, man.
Tank fans, y'all Tank fans, y'all niggas down bad, man. It's a bad look.
What Tank fans got anything to do with that?
Man, I'm telling you, man, bro. See, man, you know how. Never mind. I don't even want to get into it. But you gotta understand it's a lot of dumbass Tank fans running around here, bro.
Man, the man in custody, man. Like I said, man, and prayers to the family.
Throw the book
at
that
nigga,
nigga, man.
Court, you know what I'm saying? Let the man get his day in court, bro.
Hurry up and get the day in court. They got video evidence on this nigga. This nigga going up the river.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean?
You're on the YouTube. You're in the World Wide Web, Tio. Allegedly. Come on, bro. Don't get sued.
I'm just quoting Miami Gardens Police Department.
The fuck Miami Gardens? Miami Gardens ain't gonna get sued. You will.
They ain't talking about no allegedly. How they can't sue me for reporting what these niggas got out here? This shit is public facts. This shit is in the public. But look, yeah, so this nigga got video footage.
Allegedly.
Credit needs to be given to people for not giving up on their dreams. They dreamt of Shakur and Tank for the last 4 or 5 years. They were never going to get it. The man's retired. He's about to go to court, and they're still dreaming for it. So stick to your guns. You know, never give up on your dreams.
Hey, they asked Tank about that on the goddamn Lamar Rose build-up. He was like, for what? What I'm fighting him for? His boy look better than him, Keyshawn.
Damn, boy. It's a good day. This is a good day for boxing, man. It's a good day for boxing. Yeah.
See a black man go to jail? Oh hell no!
To get this nigga out of boxing.
Get out of boxing. What's wrong with you, dog?
No, he ain't. This put him out of there for good right now.
Guess what?
We ain't got to worry about this nigga for a minute.
Chill. You put him on a thumbnail. You won't let him die.
I ain't put him on this thumbnail. But yeah. I'm gonna make niggas aware though, for sure. But anyway, DJ, now that I got you, man, because I'm always interested in some of your thoughts on some of these fights. Ryan Garcia, does he beat Barrios? This is a winnable fight for Barrios. And if Barrios win, how does he go about winning? How does he beat Ryan Garcia?
I don't know how to answer this without seeming like I've got a tinfoil hat on. Let's just say that I've got a gut feel that the result of that fight is already known to a few. Certainly not me. Let me just let me just put it that way. All right.
You gotta hit me with the conspiracy theory.
No, I'm gonna hit you with it's boxing, the wild, wild west. Nothing should surprise you.
Okay.
Shout out to our Las Vegas resident judges, Steve Weinsfeld. Shout out to our other,
Cheatham? Did that nigga Cheatham out from
Tim Cheatham? He's another resident Las Vegas. And the last one, Mr. Moretti.
Shout out Tim Cheatham, man. That nigga there, man.
Look,
that's a cheating bitch there, boy.
If there is if there is no conspiracy, right, with Ryan and Barrios, you'd have to expect that Barrios' luck is going to run out eventually, right? I mean, I mean, how many draws can you really afford to have? Like,
the luckiest nigga in boxing, man. You right. I think Barrios might have skated for the last time. he might be in trouble. But no, I was just asking, from what you've seen from Ryan Garcia, DJ, and what you've seen from Mario Barrios, you gotta lean. You gotta be leaning one way, right?
Well,
or do you believe it's a 50-50 fight?
Well, look, I can't afford to have any confidence in Ryan Garcia after the way he fought Rowley, right? And particularly how upset he was after that fight. So I don't know how he bounces back from that, but I'm not prepared to go back 12 months, 2 years, 3 years to try and find an excuse to have some confidence in Ryan. So I really don't know because, man, trying to think what Ryan's going to be on the night in the ring is kind of like trying to predict the weather. Like, I never know with the guy. He gives me no confidence whether he's going to be fully focused, fully fit, going to make weight, or he's coming in knowing that he can afford to do whatever the hell he wants and still get paid a shitload of money and probably get another fight 3 months later.
Yeah.
There's no consequences for Ryan. When you play the popularity game, there is no consequences for Ryan and his performance. If he shits the bed against Barrios and gets knocked out second round, it won't matter to Ryan's career. There'll be promoters that'll want to sign him up for a Devin Haney rematch and pay him squillions of dollars to do it. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just... and that's not a crack at Ryan. That's just saying that at what point is there a consequence for Ryan and his performance? Not Ryan the person, but Ryan and his performance. I don't see that day coming anytime soon with the landscape. So string together 10 losses in a row, he's still going to bring the eyes to a fight and he's still going to get paid for it.
Yeah.
Great point, DJ. Great point. But DJ, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Chill.
I was just about to say, yeah. And I think the backlash will eventually catch up. I think this right here, he has to have a really good performance, and he has to defeat Mario Barrios. Even though I'm not so sure he can do it, I think he has to, because this then breathes life back into the rematch with Devin Haney, and then both of them will be champions at 147 pounds, which would make for, of course, an anticipated rematch, right? His back is against the wall in this one. So now I'm thinking about, like, it's almost like he's cornered, like, it's fight or flight if you want to get to that Devin Haney rematch and have that moment. So Man, yeah, this is now or never for Ryan, for real, for me.
Well, you can say that, but history doesn't support that argument. I would say that when you've got so much earning potential in the boxing game, you're never cornered. Not ever. It's just which offer you're going to take first.
Yeah, but then I also want to calculate just how fickle boxing fans are. You know what I'm saying? We always use that term because there's a lot of truth to it. It'll get to a point where motherfucker will throw you away. You know what I mean? You're gonna always need the hardcore fan base too. It's what makes a superstar. They have the hardcore fan base and they got a ton of casuals. I don't think you can just survive off the casuals. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Here's what I imagine, and I don't have the numbers. I imagine that when Ryan Garcia fights, there's a huge amount of those numbers on whatever platform that are just non-boxing fans. They're just Ryan fans, right? For whatever reason. Now, you'd like to think that the hardcores had more influence in boxing, but the reality is they don't. We see boxers take bullshit fights all the time that the hardcores didn't want, don't like, didn't ask for. So
they do though, because you got to think about it. He's not doing the type of numbers like he did with Tank with anybody else, right? If it was just if he was king of the casuals and all of these motherfucking casuals, he'd be doing $1 million a pop every time he's on pay-per-view. It's not the case.
But you don't have to do Ryan Garcia Tank numbers for promoters to make profits.
Right, but I'm just saying, if you remove that hardcore fan base, it looks different. I just think it looks different.
Look, we'll wait and see, but I just don't feel like this is the fight where he's in a corner with no future options if he does take an L. I don't think this is the fight. It might be the next one or the one after that or the one after that, but I don't think it's this fight. Not against Barrios. Rob, what were you going to say just before?
All I was about to say is, Tio, do we have anybody that's about to come up in the backstage, sir?
Nah, man, we gonna wrap it up, man.
And that's what I was just about to do.
Right,
it's me and Tio's Friday. Hold on, DJ, because this is the time. I'm gonna shut this down real well. All the screen recorders, all the rewatches, this is your time to hit your button, because Rob is about to corner one of the most elite minds in the sport of boxing and on YouTube. And that means Tio is about to really hit that bag. I'm about to ask Tio his picks, final and finito, before we head off until we see y'all next week, February 2nd. Now look, check this out. We ain't gonna do plus and minuses and all that, because guess what? I'm very aware. I stay in Vegas. All those numbers gonna change before Saturday morning. But I'm only going to ask Tio, and we locking it in, because we know you love to give it to Tio when he got there wrong. But guess what? I'm pulling for you, homie. I'm pulling for you. So I'm going to kick you off. And look, I'm not even going to do you with Pro Box. We're going to leave Pro Box alone. We're going to let you watch Pro Box Friday night in peace. Okay? But Saturday morning, all these people that's watching, that's that's watching and in secret and all that good stuff under fake names and all this shit, they ready to bring it to your ass. So Saturday morning, spotlight on you, partner. We got Murder Zala versus Kelly. Bachram versus Kelly, and your pick is.
I'm going with the madman Murder's Olive, man.
Murder Zala will retain his 154 IBF champion, according to T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing. Let's bring it to Saturday night. We ain't even going to ring 6 yet. We're going to leave his ecstasy alone for a second. We're going to roll with Bob Arum's Top Rank being presented to you from San Juan, Puerto Rico. We got the 154 super welterweight unification bout against Barrios and Xander Zayas. Your pick is.
Boy.
And remember, sir, they screen recording right now.
I know. I already know. I like Barrios in the upset.
Barrios will be in the upset according to T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing. Yeah. All right, let's bring it to New York City, Madison Square Garden, the big building where it's going to be a reportedly 3 degrees. So shout out to all the boxing fans that's heading to the MSG this Saturday night to watch Turkey Al-Rashid present to you Ring 6. Shout out to his ecstasy. We're going to start it off low and very lowly. We're going with Shushu Carrington versus the other guy. Forgive me, I'm a casual. He fighting for a belt. Will Shushu get it or will the other guy get it? Will your pick it?
Yeah, I'm riding with Shushu, man.
Shushu.
Is it Ramos? I forget who the hell he fighting. But yeah. I'm riding with Shushu.
Well, Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Shout out to Shushu. That's your pick. And we gonna hold the other one to last. We gonna go to the main event where we got the Ring Magazine lineal champion, Teofimo Lopez. Let me tell you something about Teo, ladies and gentlemen. That motherfucker know how to show up when you count him out. I ain't lying. And I'm going to tell you something. He is planning to bring everything he got against Shakur Stevenson, who's going up in weight, mind you, to go ahead and he said, I'm whooping his ass. So let's go, T.O. Spotlight on you. Main event, Ring 6, his ecstasy, Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. It's going to be about 11 o'clock on the East Coast. It's going to be freezing. I know you're going to have your hot cocoa. You're going to have your Hennessy. I don't know what you're going to have, but guess what? All eyes will be on the screen. And Teo is picking who?
Taking Shakur by split decision.
So you ain't even got to go to that. Just one or the other. So. Yeah, they gonna hold your ass to that. You know that, right?
Yeah. You know that is. Yeah. I want to get T.O. some credit, but I'm taking Shakur.
Shakur Stevenson. And right before that, right around dinner time, as you getting ready to get settled down and locked in, you just see Shushu get the victory, according to T.O. T.O. body hit the bag. You got Jermaine Ortiz, one of the most productive, one of the most fluent, one of the most active contenders in the 140-pound division. If you thought about him, this man ain't fought him, and none of them put him down. But I'm here to tell you, he's going against Mr. 757. And let me tell you about Mr. 757, Mr. 7 Cities. He ain't been in the ring since February 14, 2025. This man's so goddamn brash. He got a free bus trip to New York City from Norfolk, Virginia, leaving at 5 in the morning. Ain't this a bitch? No, I'm not finished, y'all. I'm going to show you how brash this man is. DB3 has an after party, an after celebration party already scheduled in New York City in the Hell's Kitchen area. Celebrating. He didn't even get a ring yet. I be fucked. But anyway, Mr. 757, Mr. 7 Cities, Mr. Count his head before they motherfucking head. Shout out to Keyshawn. Sir, and I ask you, and as we close the show, Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. Your pick is...
I'm taking Keyshawn Davis, man. Late stoppage.
Wait, hold on. You putting an address on the motherfucker? What?
Yeah, I'm gonna put an address on it. Yeah. Stopping this nigga, man.
Stopping him. Late stop.
We special.
He can't take
here,
no
man.
more.
Gotta get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Count him out. Is it gonna be a count out? Or they gonna ring it off? Or they gonna call the doctor? What we doing?
Ref gonna have to step in, man. This shit is getting ugly.
He gonna be waiting. He gonna be doing the knee.
It's over.
Oh,
he gonna have to hug Ortiz real quick. It's okay, bro. It's okay, man. You lost this one, man. It's getting ugly. Yeah.
Hey,
get him out of there.
Hey, bro. And we will revisit every pick you just said on Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Mountain Time, and 4 o'clock Pacific. Until then, y'all. Huh?
What you doing Saturday night? You gonna be busy Saturday night?
No, man, I'm gonna be watching the fight.
Okay, I'm about to say I might do a watch party, man. We gonna see, man. We gonna see.
All right. We gonna see. Hey, man.
And for everybody out there, man, understand one thing about these VA boys, man.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Yeah, understand, man. Shit is special around here.
That boy got a party lined up. God damn. The disrespect.
Shout out my guy RC, man. This has been a blast, man. I'm so glad that we doing this. Shout out everybody who's been keeping up with us, man, on a daily basis. Every Monday through Wednesday, 7 p.m. You can catch us right here on The Boxing Trap. For my guy RC, I'm Big T.O., man. It's Heavy Bag TV. We are out of here. Peace.
Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So shout out to my man Heavy Bag Boxing.
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get at my boy Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Princeton 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tuning in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo. Get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judah, 6-time champion of the world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.